Hi everyone, welcome back to TS Talk Sport. Just doing a review of our 4-2 victory over Dundalk. Final Europa League group game. The group was already wrapped up. We was already winners, no matter the result. And yeah, it was good to get a win. It wasn't a comfortable win overall. I think we started the game well. Obviously Eddie got the first goal. One thing with Eddie, most of his goals tend to come from either being in the box or, from pressing players into mistakes. And, that's what he did. And, it was a good finish from him. And, at present, he's currently Arsenal's top scorer in all competitions. So credit to him for that. It's not the best of things overall because as a club, we're not doing too great in all competitions. But it's a good achievement for him and hopefully something for him to keep him motivated. Probably hasn't had most minutes as he would have liked, overall so far this season. And I'll do a separate video on it, but I think in January maybe we should look at a loan if he's not going to be guaranteed more minutes in the Prem. But back to the game. We were 1-0 up, and then Elneny scored a screamer to double the lead, and from there on I thought we was going to go on to probably be 3-4 up before half time, which wasn't the case. Dundalk pulled one back, and it was a good goal. I don't want to take it away from the player. I believe it was Flores, but Runnison I don't feel confident with him at all. And God forbid if something was to happen to Leno, I'd rather see Matt Macy chucked in there, truth be told. It was interesting. Obviously, Carl Hein was on the bench today as the goalkeeper on the bench. I'll be honest, I've never seen him play any minutes of football whatsoever. But I'm so familiar with the name as I'm a Football Manager fanatic. But I'd more likely to give him a chance than Runnison. He does not look comfortable at all. And I see people say, he's a young keeper. He's 25. He's been playing first team football in other countries. So the whole he's a young player thing doesn't really do it for me. Like I said, I'd rather put a Macy, a Hein, this other guy, a Conquo, although he's recently come back from a long injury. I'd rather give one of these guys more of a chance. If not just sign someone, but I would rather that than Alex Runnison. He hasn't looked too great. Obviously in the second half, the first 10-15 minutes, he looks okay, but nothing great. Made a sub. Eddie came off, replaced by the man of the moment, following Balogun. And, Ceballos came on for Elneny, which I thought was a bit odd. I thought if anyone was going to come into play in that central midfield role, at that time I thought it'd be a Miguel Aziz, just give him some more minutes. But, Balogun came on, and what a performance from him. He got himself a goal, got himself an assist. And for me personally, I'd probably give him a man of the match for that. I think other than him, I think Smith Rowe had a really good game. Him and Maitland-Niles seemed to link up really well down that left-hand side. Willock bagged himself a goal. Obviously, Aziz eventually did come on in the end, him and Cottrell. Aziz had one decent moment in there. He had a ball and he did a turn and he sent man to the shot boy. Credit to these young players. And yeah, man, for a lot of these players, they just got to do stuff to stake a claim to getting minutes in the Prem. I think for me now, Balogun's got to get some minutes against Burnley. I've seen some fans saying they'll start him against Burnley. Whether that's the right idea or not, who knows, but I can understand the reasons as to why. Obviously I'll do my preview for Burnley separately, so you can ensure to check out that video. But overall, in the end, a good performance. I think Cedric has to start ahead of Hector Bellerin, and if Cedric ain't starting ahead of him, then I want to see Maitland-Niles starting ahead of him. Simple as that. I do not want to see Bellerin starting on Sunday. But again, that's something I'll mention in my Burnley preview. So yeah, that's it for me. Good result for Arsenal. And, now we're back to the Premier League to try and, turn things around, because things are more or less at rock bottom. So yeah, like I've said about 2-3 times already, I'll do a separate video for that. So yeah, man, if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit the subscribe button now, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.